Hello, my name is Maria Babayev. I'm a broker representing unique homes and estates on North Shore, Long Island. In the current environment, we have a lot of buyers moving out from New York City to the luxury suburbs. They ask me a lot of questions about Long Island and suburban living. I answered that and many other questions on a recent real estate forum. I hope you enjoy this video.
Maria, this talk about being in the suburbs and potentially going to the suburbs, do you think it's just a knee-jerk reaction to COVID and social distancing, or do you think it's something that we could expect to see in our future?
We certainly see a surge, a new wave of buyers planning their move out of New York City, specifically to the suburbs. I live on Long Island for the last 18 years. I'm super passionate about North Island. I work here, I live here, I raise my family here. I don't think it's it could be basically enhance the decision and perhaps make that decision a little bit sooner. But if it was in the works, if it's a young family in New York City looking for better lifestyle, because when you're purchasing a property on North Shore, Long Island, it doesn't just come with an address, it comes with a lifestyle and all the parks and gardens and equestrian centers and private country clubs and golf courses, this incredible infrastructure that comes with purchasing a property on North Shore, Long Island. I think that that's what really is appealing to potential buyers moving out of New York City.
Give us a couple of examples of the financial benefits to moving to the North Shore of Long Island.
Well, I think the big pool is the school districts. And I think that we are so blessed with amazing public school districts here in North Shore, Long Island, that you can't really go wrong with pretty much any of them. And that's a major ticket. That's a major expense for a lot of families, especially with 2 or 3 young children. With that comes the infrastructure, what we already discussed. There's everything that you might possibly need or want for very comfortable family living as well as entertaining on grand scale. In terms of tax benefits, I know people are talking about pretty high taxes on North Shore, Long Island, but again, the schools are included in these taxes, and the lion portion of this payment actually goes to our school district, and that's why they are, such good schools. Also, when you move out of New York City, you walk away from city tax, right? So, because now you're not in New York City, you're in Nassau County, it's a different county, so that tax benefit. And up until, a couple of years ago, we also had all real estate taxes, tax deductible. Now that changed a little bit, only portion of it can be deducted. But when you put all of this together, again, and marry that with the lifestyle that comes with moving to suburbs, I think all of this financially makes a lot of sense. But more importantly, it's not just dollars and cents. It's the lifestyle that comes with it, right? So you take everything into consideration. Everything you can think of, we have. Soul Cycle, Modern Improvement Club, yoga, Cipollini, incredible Americana Manhasset with all the dining establishments and shopping on grand scale. I think all of this creates that financial and what makes sense from all perspectives.
What would you say to somebody that said, well, all these things sound amazing, but Maria, it's so boring in the suburbs? What do you say to that?
When I moved from New York City 18 years ago, I also had reservations, and all of my friends said, you're such a city girl, you're not going to survive there, you'll be back. And I never regret this decision. In fact, I love it here so much. We're 20 minutes away from New York City. You miss Manhattan, you go there. And so the infrastructure is here and it's so conveniently located and it's not boring at all. First of all, we're all super busy in our businesses, in our lives, with our children. And when your life revolves around so many activities under the normal circumstances, it's definitely not boring. We have our group of friends and I feel it's a lot more to do We have our private pools and gardens, and we can go on a walk. And with children especially, it is just so convenient because between tennis and baseball and horseback riding and, you know, art classes, everything kind of in the close proximity. And that's what I love.
What would be your sales pitch, if one particular thing that you would say to come to the North Long Island?
Why Long Island? The infrastructure, proximity to New York City, the parks and gardens, private country clubs, golf courses, equestrian centers, the most exclusive shopping and dining establishments, highly ranked school districts, all of it and more creates this incredible, comfortable, and very unique environment for family living as well as entertaining on grand scale. What I also discovered, in addition to my typical kind of elevator speech, if you will, is unbelievable hiking trails on Long Island and Cold Spring Harbor in these areas with such views that frankly, I have to say that I knew about them, but I never really experienced them. So in the last few weeks, I was able to hike a lot more right here, pretty much in my own backyard. How about proximity to the Hamptons? We're talking about New York City, but we're only about an hour away from the Hamptons. And so the traffic really does not exist from exit 37 going in. It's just much closer commute if that element of your lifestyle is important to you. I think we also all realize that health is wealth, and having best hospitals in the nation right here on North Shore, Long Island, I think also is very, very important. Feinstein Institute for Medical Research, Northwell, St. Francis Hospital. I think all of that also creates security that we all kind of desire and deserve.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And I know that I'm sure the viewers, you know, everyone stayed on, and really I'm sure that they got a lot of great advice here. So thank you so much.